get started. So first thing, make sure cleanse is
Yep.
okay. So I'm gonna start with the horizontal line first by using this to check her horizontal line. So you see how I'm pushing this against her ears, right? Make sure it's right sitting on her ears. Sit on the side a little bit. Make sure you press the edge of the paper flat on the skin. Just glide the pencil along. It doesn't have to be solid or dark or anything, just as long as you have something there to guide you. Okay, so that looks very good. Now, find the center of her face. Okay, now help me please with your mirror. So you see this faint little black line right here? Is it right at the center of your face? Right here, can you see it?
Yeah, let me pull up the wrinkles.
Oh, don't worry. So you see that tiny little mark that's right here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Right? And then I'm gonna put on my lunch lady gloves, which I don't know where I put. I thought I put it here. Now, once you get better though, for me, that tiny little mark and this horizontal line is good enough for me to do the stickers already. But if this is for mostly for beginners, since you need a little bit more guidance. So now roll this with using your fingers, your middle fingers, yes, and then index finger go underneath, and your thumb grip so that you control the string. So I put this on the tip of her nose, push it down. Control it. You on the forehead, control. This one lifts up. Roll a little bit to make it shorter. Trace the same line. Go right down to the center of the forehead. Whoop. We're done with the lunch lady glove for now. And then peel this off. Index finger underneath it, right in the middle, closer to the middle where the zeros are, and then your thumb on top to help control it. And then make sure this area is between the two eyebrows, but it's also high enough. When you put this down, it doesn't get on the top of the eyebrow. So I'm gonna take care of the center forehead first. Just to make sure everything is centered. I like to use this on the corner of eyes and then see the distance between the edge of the tape to this caliper. It looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Okay, now I have to make sure that this is perfectly horizontal by using this line that we created earlier as a guideline. That looks pretty good to me. If I'm not sure, I can just measure to the edge of the line. the edge of the line. That looks very precise. A little quick dab, gentle dabs. Don't pull the sticker. Now I'm gonna put on my real gloves. Alright, so now my golden ratio is super old. Okay, alright. Now can you please look up to me, please? Try to look at my chest. You're not gonna see it, but try. Okay. Good. Point at her white eye where it's connected with the pink tissue. And then I'm using the center piece to point at at center and see where it suggests. Right now it suggests at 1 millimeter, but then she has a closed eye set. So what does that mean? We add 2 millimeters, so we are gonna do at 3 millimeters to start. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Oops, wrap it down. 3. Okay, now her natural eyebrow. This one is about at 6. Now this side, can you say this way, please? She's about at 6 as well, so she's pretty good in terms of her natural eyebrow length, right? Do you want your eyebrow to be longer than your natural eyebrow?
Yes.
Like how much longer? Like when you do your makeup, do you like it kind of like go about here?
I like to go a little bit lower, but right there.
Here?
Yeah, I think. No, wait. No, up to right here. Like right on the end of it, yeah.
Okay. Yep, okay. So exactly where I said earlier. So perfect. So turn your face to the right a little bit. Perfect. At 6. The other side, please. At 6. Okay, so that's good. Now, I'm going to use the golden ratio to figure out where the arch of her eyebrow is. So now, shift it this way. I'm going to bend. Yes, the number 2, point number 2. So go point to 1, 3. So I bend this, right? So bend to go to the tail. Where the tail is, the head is. Use this to mark. So I need to see where it is on the ruler. So now it says 3.6. So I'm gonna use the string to do 3.6. The other side, please. 3.6. Okay. All right. Now we have all of the vertical lines. Now horizontal lines. So I'm going to look at her natural eyebrow to see if they grow kind of nice and even. Her eyebrow grows pretty nice and even. So I'm going to start her eyebrows here. 2 millimeters above 2. Okay, and then so I'm gonna count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Her eyebrows are naturally at 7. Do you like fuller brow or like a natural looking?
A full one.
A fuller one. Okay,
Yes.
so let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's good. Now the height of the eyebrow, so 0.2, yes. So use this one as the height standard across the forehead. Same across the forehead. Wrap the head first. You see how I press the skin down like that? And then slide. Yeah, that's how you control it. Now the tail. So from 0.2, you can see it's pointing naturally to about 1.3 on this side. Let's see. Naturally it goes, yeah. You're so good. Your eyebrows are exactly where it's supposed to be. 1.3. Okay, 1.3, and then I'm going to connect point 1 and 2 together. Cool. Now I have to find 0.5. Now look up for me, please. Straight up. Just relax. This eye naturally a bit shorter. This one goes further outside. This one, center of her eyes are closer to the center. So I would normally choose the one that's go further away from the center of the face. You're like, my eyes are not even?
As long as I'm not cockeyed, I'm fine.
Look at it straight up. Straight up. Straight up, straight up, see. Perfect. Alright, close. So that's 0.5, 2.3. Okay, now 0.6 is 3 millimeters behind 0.2. This is 0.2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, see how fast is that? Right? And then I measure the thickness. So 8 here, that means at 0.5 it should be 7. So I move the 0 to 7. And then 8, 7, 6, but we don't mark. Move on to 0.6, which is going to be 5 millimeters. That's it. And then now we are going to connect. Stretch the skin. 6 down to 3, 6 to 5. 4 up. And then I'm gonna round it off, soften it. Now we're gonna fill it in as well. It helps the client to see. So since she's doing like kind of like a black brown kind of situation, so I also mix brown, darker brown pencil with black, a little bit of black pencil as well. So this is gonna be the benefit of a makeup artist, where you have better precision in like blending and drawing and stuff like that. So, I'm not gonna do both eyebrows all at the same time, because I want to get my client's approval from one eyebrow first, right? And then if she's happy with this one, then I will do the same. But if she's not, then I know the changes that I need to make. Then I can move on to the other eyebrow and make sure and do it the same way. So you see that when I clean at the bottom line, I come from this way. When I clean the top line, I'm gonna switch my body to the, switch my sitting position to the other side, and then come from the top.
No, that's an eyebrow.
Turn this way a bit more, thank you. And as I clean, I respect all of the points we created and not just changes the shape randomly. So when it's at point 3, I really go to point 3, both top line and the bottom line. Okay, Mama, have a look. What do you think?
I love it.
She never had that.
I never had eyebrows.
Oh, wow. That looks good.
Give me the house, Mama. Look at the house.
Oh, it's one of the holes?
Yeah, I like to have mint.
It looks beautiful.
It does.
So I double check my progression. So if it's 8 here, it should stay 8. Let me see what happened.
I didn't have gum. Or I would have told you to get my gum.
Okay, it's 7 here. The front went a little bit thin. Maybe the thread slipped or something. There you go. Okay, so 8, 7, it should be 6 around here, and then 5. I'm just gonna thin this down a little bit more. So you're happy with the shape in general?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So when she says good, happy, I'm gonna clean the eyebrow hair that's outside of the shape.
Why are you doing that?
So if a client asks if she should get it threaded, waxed, no. Okay, just come in all natural is the easiest way. Okay. For now.
So don't twist them on that, right?
Mm-hmm. So happy? Yes, okay. So since she gave me the green light, so I know that these stray brow hair can be removed. So I would do that even before I filling it in, because that would be way easier. So 6 down to 3. 5. 4 up. 5 down. Okay. Awesome. So your mapping time, if it's like 20-30 minutes, that's pretty normal. Okay, so don't rush your mapping process. So the threading bit, it takes me like just a few minutes, but perfecting the shape like this, it does take time, so don't rush. Okay, and then now I'm just gonna curve this up. So, you want to have a quick look on Mama? Eyebrow shape general. Looks so good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now you can sing I woke up like this. Flawless. So after I'm done with the outline, who's gonna be the first person? Jay?
I was scared to do the outline.
No, I'm not asking you to do the outline. I will do the outline.
Are you talking about this shading? I mean,
Shading.
Shading?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
All right, April
I'll
can
try.
go first.
Yeah.
I think since it's my mom, it makes me nervous. Like, I don't want to, like...
I'll go. We're gonna after he does the outline, we're gonna show you.
Oh yay!
I want to try on somebody so I know how real skin feels.
I know I wanted.
Right,
I want
right.
to try it too, but I'm just like, you know, just your like.
like,
I don't want to do
really
that.
I mean, that's the only way you're gonna get better though.
I know. I'm just like, oh, like.
I know.
He not gonna let you do.
Hmm.
But
It's
her-
be a disaster.
All my models leaving this class always happy.
I'm like, y'all should have tried it on me. What happened?
Because unlike other school where sometimes they just like they advertise that student have their own model, and then everyone just so nervous and then don't really learn anything.
Right.
End up just like freaking out the whole time, and instead of learning, just making mistakes, and the teacher just fixing mistakes.
You walk us through it.
Yeah, every step of the way. Okay, Mama, have, look again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
I haven't had eyebrows for like ever.
You got to be feeling yourself.
Oh, yes.
All the selfies on Facebook.
I never take selfies because of my eyebrows.
Now you'll be a selfie queen.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna ask you
I'm gonna
is
use the
to
restroom before
sit
this.
up
Okay.
and then check everything from sitting up, okay, or standing up.
Can I use the restroom
Yes,
before they
absolutely.
shave?